Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and these guys defending their home turf. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, King, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yellow, 22.
They stick with Jacobs. Has a hole left, room to run. And that is a touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they bring him down around the 34.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe you gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion. I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles find an answer with their opening drive. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Next, ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Set, ready. 45, White. Set, cut.
Shotgun now for Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Claws red. Ready?
No throw, third and long. Escapes the pocket. This is Reed working the right side. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Complete to number 11, Jaden Reed. First and 10 at the 46-yard
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Go. 60 red. Go pink.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he gets in. Touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. We've set it down from 37. On 1st down, Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Through the defense it goes. Root to burn. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, have you ever had a rooting interest in the game? Is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
This one is up and good. And his guys bump the lead up to 13 points. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 20-7 ball game. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Hurts back to the air after the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
The give now out of the shotgun. His drive up the middle gets him about 3. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Third down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds finds a seam down the middle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. First down throw. Here's Love. Finds him over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard.
On second down, Jacobs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Play is made by Matt McWilliams. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Love on 3rd and short. And this one does not go far.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
52 blaster. Here we go. Set, huh?
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Love now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Love throwing on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he gets this one down to the 27. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
King, Phil King! Phil King!
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get a late score and tie it before the half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll take the lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready,
All set to go now from the 35.
set, red, field, black, 45, white. Ready?
Thrown on first down, Love. Kraft has it. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field on the tone of this drive.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready?
Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Love out of the shotgun. And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Yellow, 22. Blue, go. Smash, red. Set, cut.
Love's going to throw for 2. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Hurts on first down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. We've got first down here from the 36.
Silver. Don't touch that.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime.
Philadelphia.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a slim 2-point lead. See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Down. Black 40. Set. Go.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
On first down, they'll run. And that's good for a gain of 5. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
63.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him to first down. Getting 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Running it now out of the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now.
Home team 26. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick
Now
off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Red 38. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. To the outside. It's intercepted. Cooper the Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns and get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
It's his running back. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Eagles 43. Our home team 26. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we hut.
Love with it on 1st down. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. And the 1st down.
Love now on 1st and 10. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Down. Red. Black.
Once more, it's Love. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Steel. Black. set.
Stick it in the air. Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, they got to worry about a quarterback who can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Set, hut. Black Ultra, ready.
First down throw, here's Love. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're caught.
This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. So he gained 30 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, but he just showed it off.
Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Play action, Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Uh-oh, Love fumbled it. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
So crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough 3rd down.
Set, ready. Blue strike, yellow, 20, ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Blaster, 6, 45, wide.
Desperation time here on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
On first down, Hurts. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here, and this is 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. He wasn't went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down. They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make him pay. Third down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep running away with this.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. Oh no, they get him yet again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. First and 10 now from the 46. Hurts to throw. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. And send him over right.
First and 10 at the
First down throwing for Hurts. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Throwing here, Hurts. This one's caught.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. With that heightened focus defensively.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Evan Williams.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Looking quickly here.
31 yards. Complete to number 9, Christian Watson. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Black Ultra.
Second and 10. Love trying again. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. It worked doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20.
60 red. Black shot. Hut.
Loves to throw again. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here he goes. Third and long. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
53 yards. Complete to Matthew Golden.
Claw.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Mega. Spike. White. Set. Go.
On first and 10, here's Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
52 blue. Hut, hut.
Back to the air, Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Let's ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Eagles.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Complete right side, Burden has it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Eagles.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roam. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
All set to go now from the 35.
Down. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Complete to Josh Jacobs.
Love now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
We're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Short pass brought in. He is hauled down right at that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Chased out to his right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hurts yet again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. We'll take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, put.
Shotgun now for Love. And they pick him off again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get it as he makes his 3rd interception this game.
Such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's short the first after a mile gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win.